Hi, it's Jenny from Ginger Ninja Crafts, and I am here with, now what's it called? Make and Play. It's from Jane, the Crafty Shed Davis, who sets a little challenge every Saturday where she picks out 3 colours and 3 other sort of prompts and asks us to make something with it. And one of the prompts for this week was washi. So I think it was silver, yellow and white, washi, birds and flowers. So first of all, I am going to show you what I've tidied up, because yesterday I did a little bit of preparation for this and I thought, right, my washi is a bit of a disaster, so I will insert a little photo here of the before of my washi, because it was a disgrace. So you'll see that now. Okie dokie. And here it is after. Now I have put some into the charity shop bag, the stuff that was new and still in packaging. Some of it was like duplicate, some of it was, I've probably bought it when it's been a bargain or something, and then the box that it was in was a wee bit fallen apart. It's been tucked underneath my desk right at the back, so not something that I used that often. I kept this little one on my little IKEA trolley, which quite often is buried. I was going to say borrowed, oh goodness, buried under stuff. So sometimes when I send out Happy Mail, there's bits of washi on it, and when there isn't, it's because it's all buried under that. So I have tidied up this in my little trolley. This, I think somebody, maybe at my husband's work, gave it to him after he'd been in Japan. And it just makes me happy. So it just sits in there too. So I've got kind of rainbowy, sort of vaguely rainbowy coloured ones, some little stars and flowers, some sort of post themed ones, so like that's a wee airmail. This one is like a little book themed one. I've got this is a double, and these are doubles, but they're kind of my Ginger Ninja sort of colours. Cats, obviously. I think I bought this off Shiny Silver Treasures, I want to say. So yeah, so that's kind of ones that I'm hoping to use. And then these ones are sort of arranged by colour. So I chucked out any that were sort of ripped and were so sticky that you couldn't really use them. I checked them all out. Ones that I didn't like, I have got a little bundle that I might stick in some Happy Mail, because there's nothing wrong with them. They're maybe just not my style. When I first discovered washi, I think I bought a whole load of like packs with lots of different ones in it, and I maybe loved a couple of them and some of them not so much. So I've just kept the ones that I really like or that I think will be really useful. So yes, so I'm going to keep this one out. I'm going to put that back there. I'm going to move your position and get making my make. But so yes, pause for a moment. Okie dokie. So I have done a wee bit of preparation. So I had a little dig through my stamps, which also need organised. And I pulled out this one, which I have got written on the back, is from Simply Cards magazine. And I really like this stamp set. I don't know who made it, but the only thing I find, does anybody else find this, with the magazine ones, they are really, they're not made of the same stuff as you buy like a nice, like a Julia McNeil craft stamp or a Clearly Besotted or any of those ones. they're not made from the same stuff at all, and they very quickly lose their stickiness. So, however, they're in a little pocket, and some of them also I found recently. I wanted to use one from a magazine that I had kept the set for ages, and when I went to use it, they were like welded onto the bag, and I was like, okay, well, the time has passed for those ones. So so you'll see here, you get like the different, you get the bird outline and you get the different elements for it. So I made a little grey and yellow birdie, and then I also used one of the sentiments, and I just matte and layered that, and it says Happy Birthday. Get it? Get it? So I can't decide which card base I'm going to use. I mean, I love a wee square card. And maybe that's what I'll use. Or I'm trying to push myself to use different shapes. So I've got a... Is it called a DL? A tall, skinny, slimline card. I've got some silver cards. I've got some yellow card. I've got some... I'm going to use these flowery stamps. I've got some white card. Oh, I'll get some inks. So, get some yellow inks out. Yellow, yellow. And I've got a little silver. Maybe I'll do... Silver 2. And I've got squeezed lemonade. Let's try that too. I'll just put that in my bin. Right. So maybe what I was thinking was making like a long strip along with some yellow stamped flowers on it, so I might try that first. Cut myself a strip. And then I could line that with some washi maybe. Is the plan? No. I need a bit of scrap or something. I'll just put this. I treated myself to a new like blending mat because this is the state of my old one because I used alcohol inks. So this is my messy mat now. So this one, I got this in a little bundle on eBay, I think. I'd never really heard of any Inky Doodles, but oh, I love them. So I used the big one, and I quite like him grey and yellow as a combo. I've got a few like baby cards that I've done like that as a sort of gender neutral option. But yeah. So how has your week been? Have you had a good week? Have you been up to anything exciting? I've not really done anything very exciting this week. Appointments. My car passed its MOT yesterday, so that's good because my car is quite old. So when I went to pick it up and pay for the MOT, I said, "Oh, we lived to see another year." It's like a family garage, so it's like a wife, husband and wife, and she was laughing. She went, yes, yes, it's quite impressive. So that's dandelion that I've used, and I'm going to use cantaloupe, which is a bit of a darker colour. And then I think I will add in some littler ones just to sort of plug in gaps. Maybe this one is pretty. So yeah, so that was that. And the Angus was at the vet, so he's got this little eye problem where bless him, his wee eyelids on the bottom, they are like kind of poking in the way. So the eyelashes are like touching his eye, so the vet's a bit worried that it could cause him to get like ulcers and things. So he has to get referred for an operation, and she said they can do it at the vets, but they do them like really infrequently, whereas the ophthalmologists do it all the time. So maybe he'll get referred up to the vet school. Sorry, I'm pointing. Does anybody else do that when they're concentrating? So yeah, so we're hoping that his pet insurance will cover all that, because, you know, these things aren't cheap. But we shall see. So I've got two, well actually three now. I know I met somebody else. 3 friends that work up at the vet school, but none of that, they never work in the right department for you. So one works in the labs and the pathology, and one works in the horsey department, and one works in the x-ray and scanning and things. So that is my little panel. So we just wait and see. The vet's going to get in touch with the vet school, and I think there's another practice in Fife that do it, and see what they're saying to it. I get prices and time scales and all of that. So poor wee Angus. Something like that. Now I need to use washi. Maybe yeah, maybe this. So I was trying this angle to see if it helps you see. I don't think it really does, but I'm just gonna so I'm just putting a bit of washi on. Cutting from the back. Now, we're very good at lining things up, but maybe sort of there. Yes, that might be a wee bit squint though. Let's line it up on my mat. Perfect, if I say so myself. Does anybody else talk to themselves when they're crafting? Sometimes it's in my head, but sometimes. So I'm going to pop that like that. So I've got my glue. I've got the Nuvo. I treated myself to some of this before Christmas because I do think it's very nice and it's easy to use. But it is a bit more expensive than the other. I do like the other tonic glue. I don't know what it used to be in a green kind of label, and now it's like, I think it's all orange, like all their stuff is orange. Okay, so I've got that done. I've got some washi, I've got some flowers, and what about just simple, something like that? Maybe I should, whoops, pop it up on some sort of 3D pad things. I've got a wee drawer of them here. Let's do that. Birdie. And just sat on, do we think? Yeah, why not? Might, seeing as I've got these out, I might just pop them up. Now, happy birdie. Do we think that looks... I'm always tempted to add some Nuvo drops. I don't know if that's cheating. Can I add a few little Nuvo drops? Nobody's here to add to me. I'm just going to do it. I mean, I'll stick to the right colours. I'll go with silver. If that's naughty, Jane, if you watch, please feel free to give me a row in the comments. Have I broken a cardinal rule? I think I shall just... Okay, I'm going to do a little yellow as well. So that was silver. This one is like a sort of sparkly lemon, and it's called Yellow Bird. Well, I think I can get away with this one anyway then, can't I? Because surely this fits with the prompts. Maybe. So there we go. That is my finished card for the Make and Play. I feel like I've got that wrong. Anyway, Crafting Shed Davies Saturday challenge. So there we are. I hope that you enjoyed, and I've just plonked it down on my bit of Nuvo. Excellent. And yeah, I hope you have a great day, and that the weekend when it comes brings you lots of lovely things. Take care now. Bye.